Okay, so today's plan is mostly just streaming, like playing the nest. There are some events I'm not sure about yet because I haven't checked them that I intentionally saved for the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to the nest now just to make sure. But yeah, I still didn't get her. I'm already close to Betty. I hope I actually get her. Oh, wait, there is a different one. This. Mhm. How's she happy? What? Yeah, can't blame her. Since when is that there? Is that a new thing for the event? To be honest, I'm not gonna be surprised if it is. Okay. Hmm. New stuff. Let's go.
Alert. An unknown target is approaching from 3 o'clock. Height, 76 centimeters. Mobility,
That's
slow.
just Dios.
Body shape, round. Recognizable feature, a knitted scarf with the number 01. Correction. The incoming target is an ally. A cute hollow exploration bangbo named Eos. I'll go
Everything
meet the
is
target.
like that.
Location, Persenis Companion Hollow. HDD channel established. Correction.
Next time, if you could just stay a bit more composed when I approach, Father would be more pleased.
Absolutely! Just like the photo Soichiro showed us the other day of Chief as a kid! Oh, she was so adorable!
Wait. Stop.
This is all thanks?
Stop talking about...
Miss Hoshimi is still...
Ahem. Alright, folks, let's not forget we're still on a mission here.
Yeah.
Proxy, let's save the banter for later. For now, let me quickly brief you on our intel for the current operation. The hollow where Eos is currently located is a unique companion hollow, formed as a result of the recent secondary disaster in the Great Hollow Persenis. Deviant hollows such as this are typically highly corrosive to inorganic substances, giving them distinctive landscapes and causing most electronic devices to malfunction inside. As you can see, an extreme level of corruption has occurred within this hollow. A giant deviant ether crystal formed inside it, codenamed a radiant core, and has further intensified the hollow's ether activity and corrosive effects.
It seems pretty serious. No wonder
Precisely. Public security was supposed to manage the disaster relief and containment for this hollow, but the irradiant core has dangerously intensified the corruption. The hollow's landscape and spatial structure have shifted again. Strong ethereals are appearing one after another, and most of PubSec's equipment has malfunctioned, so they had to hand the upcoming missions over to HSO.
PubSec should have transferred operations to HSO before conditions worsened. Given everything that happened with Bringer, however. But the Hollow won't hold back its claws on new Eridu just because people show weakness. Apart from the pesky giant ethereals, we've also got the complex landscape. Join me in severing the Hollow.
That cutscene was way too long. I hope nothing happens to Eos.
You strike first.
I don't like how everything here is white slash off white. don't like what colors they're here. Okay, that's cool.
Are you bored?
Hmm. I'm gonna need to do that.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In
But-
theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family...
Don't drama
Huh?
dump.
Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're too...
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the
Don't-
3rd day,
how do I know it's
asking
fake?
to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the act... Though, it was my cat's temperature.
That's what you're talking about.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost
Fair enough.
ether aptitude. Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true.
Yeah, true.
And
Fair
even
enough.
if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
Yeah, nothing is that good without any price to pay.
That was a cool line, Yanagi. I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
So what's the point?
Oh, those are the consequences.
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
Yeah.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just...
Nope, nothing. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair.
This guy. He doesn't even try.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking.
Harumasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd...
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow.
Oh,
So disappointed. Who is it?
Hey there, you two.
Of course it can.
I knew it was you. The only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me. More importantly, actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What?
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been
No.
proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into...
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's...
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's... Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movie.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, this is the part where the protagonist...
Wise is right. If such a drug really does exist and is safe to use, the
Also,
city
to
would
be fair,
already be researching
every
and promoting it,
drug
wouldn't they?
has consequences.
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but they're probably connected to the drug's creator. And my goal? Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Denny's are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner.
Now, no time. Meet me at Port Elpis.
Of course it is her. The only android we know. That isn't really... that can actually work with them properly.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
With pleasure.
so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I
Oh,
think you're
bragging.
getting lazy.
Exactly.
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi.
Oh, that's that.
How do you do, my fellow officers?
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take—
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take— Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive—
Oh, nothing much, really. Just that I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case.
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number— In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist In other words,
Mr. Executive Officer. It's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and—
Huh?
oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible? Since you aren't willing to cooperate.
Such clean moves.
Aha!
Or slip.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency. If you ask me, this isn't the real—
You, how did you manage to gather
Because I'm an elite—
Hey, you really know how—
Oh, thanks for the compliment.
I want.
By the way, I should
so
probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like—
I'm sure you don't need me.
Huh?
Don't worry.
Just ignore him. Young citizen, have you got—
His eyes. There's no—
I don't think he can see us.
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
Yep.
But why? His corruption symptoms were— plus his core came out in seconds! That's impossible!
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
I won't miss. It's over now.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you...
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Oh no, they look similar.
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. that child. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into—
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But
He's either
first,
his
could you
dad
please give me a moment to
or
catch up
the
with—
colonel or something.
I don't really see any need for us to catch.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid.
Well-behaved,
Hardworking.
diligent, and hardworking. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like
Hardwood.
that?
Let's guess.
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. To make up for my past...
I'm genuinely
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a... I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right.
Oh,
I found a
wait.
shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many
What?
clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter,
Okay, that
we
explains
might be
it.
able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need?
We're done talking. The rest is public.
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Yeah, probably better. Oh, 60. Let's go.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers.
One second.
Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that Kirishima guy? He said he was your senpai, but something
What?
felt kinda off between you two.
I will not question that.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy. I don't trust him.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing?
I know that.
Well, that his drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
And what about you?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him, because... I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Oh, one more thing, very important. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry.
Thanks. Oops. I didn't realize it's so... I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Okay, I'm back. My arm just hurts a bit. Wait, so this is good. Alright. Also, I will probably stream Doom tomorrow. Because I can. I'd rather open it through these then. Oh, look at that finding food. Wait a second.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Give me a second.
Nice to meet. Our families left us when we got sick.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food.
I'm just doing my part. Ether apt.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain character...
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgettable.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you...
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Come on, no use just standing here. Got any plans next?
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima.
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is...
Oh, I see. Well, wouldn't you want a wealthy and...
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work.
If they need work, why aren't the kids there?
We'll be sure to invite you once...
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right.
All right. I'll bring them to the port, and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids. Stay close to Harumasa. Be good.
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone.
I don't think it was as fast as, I don't know, 1.5 or... I have a really bad feeling about that guy. Will be going in secrecy to them. I can't blame it. I can't blame him at all. That's comforted so many people that it's surprising. Not even hiding. I mean, yeah, it gets annoying fast. Get off your phone, damn it. Okay, this does look good.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently, it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Oh, no.
Living beings? Like,
You can't even imagine. They make it from...
live?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid, I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying. Considering we have to go into the
What the
hollows
hell, man?
regularly, even the best of us can run into danger.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients?
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others, making the world a better place, often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer, no one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally. Not to judge them as moral. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Yeah, true.
Hey, Seth, calm down.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh?
Okay.
What's my brother?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth,
What?
you're an honest man. You're going to...
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from... Well then, I'll...
Why does he know?
What was that all about? Things escalate.
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. By the way, what's...
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice. The kids are probably done talking. What do you want to drink?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
I will not question that.
Relax. You can trust. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you. Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab. But he tells everyone it's a charity to help.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed...
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
Yeah, how many exactly? All of Section 6, Shiwen, Jane Doe, Jingi, Seth, and that's, I think, all, but probably more.
He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages.
How's your condition right now?
Not great.
Don't say things like that, Kana.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind, at the very least.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now.
There you all are.
Kill him,
I've
kill
been
him.
looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you?
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. It's getting late.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Oh, let's go.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my live. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon.
This guy is pure evil.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact... But like Kana said, there are other kids there. As for the spinal fluid...
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Let's head back for...
Whoa, afternoon tea. Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain, but the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want... With that, I'll be as good as you.
The headband isn't what the... Very well. But you have to keep being a...
You've been awfully quiet.
Sorry. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. You know what they say. The bad guys always...
Don't say that about yourself.
Back when I was first diagnosed, My parents they told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got it. Wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the boot. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck.
Oh, okay. That actually makes sense.
But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
Actually explains why he's sick a lot.
But I care.
You don't have to look. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. When the time comes,
That also kind of explains
excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late.
Oh, he's with me. He mentioned...
Huh?
Don't be shy now, but I'm here to...
Aren't you here because...
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place, but you always manage to... Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous... Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way... Chief Miyabi? If it weren't for you...
Like I said before, I chose you.
And Lil Sokaku. I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Understandable.
Huh?
Asaba,
It's nothing. It's just starting today, as the chief would put it. I'm doing a...
Oh, so you're training!
Nope. But if you perhaps you could take over my workload?
Oh no.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks.
We expect that.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
That's just a relative, I guess.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course, it's getting late. Let's...
I was worried that it's a death flag. You're level 60, okay.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
What's wrong?
I'm okay. Just...
You don't look okay.
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to a...
Okay. I can't rest now. You know...
Do you really need to find your master?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to master. If my master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's like Pandora's box. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people. So please, please.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you. Don't worry. I value my life highly. And the last thing All right.
Wise, should we be doing this? What if...
Don't worry. I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be...
Good thinking, Wise. I'll reach out to the...
Be careful with the patient, will you?
Hello again.
Kirishima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. There's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Harumasa, what's wrong?
I'm fine. This is...
Do you recognize the
Yeah. Master told me they were there to keep... So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, then he'd come find me by himself, teach me...
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve...
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know, but now... That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now!
Master's whereabouts. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. Is he really still...
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try...
I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no... And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to... And that's why you built the sanatorium. But I know it all. And a team is rescued, so tell me.
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important. Now that the puzzle's solved, since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there
You mean?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this. If anyone's at fault, it's your master. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the hollow. When that time comes, a new...
Even if it means stepping over...
You mean those patients? They're just necessary. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, that's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effect.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already. Too bad he grew sentimental. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the... He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before. But he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly.
Don't get... Damn it. More ethereal... Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight? I don't see Kirishima.
We don't know what he'll do. What's happening to you, Haruma?
I'm fine.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our...
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape, so... We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing
Wait, what?
Kirishima would have... meant losing our only lead to the power after taking everything into consideration.
You need to go to the hospital.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cut. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. More importantly, it might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
You're in really bad shape.
Don't worry. Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Have you red-handed? Face the consequences.
Fancy testing my aim?
Why don't we...
No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Oh no. If this continues, he'll...
Master. The pathetic one. How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but it's a shame. I didn't get to see you one last time.
Get him out now, please.
Are you okay? Is it serious?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see or hear me anymore.
Hey, give us back the key! Who do you think you are?
Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Harumasa! Harumasa, wake up! Stay with me!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have
Yeah, too angry to die.
unfinished business!
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Why is the animation so difficult?
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye. Harumasa, what have you done? Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world.
Don't die.
I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wait, no! Stay with me!
Please tell me he's not dead. Please. Please. I will not let him leave with
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
I will not let him
As
get
I
away
promised.
with it if
But
he
don't
dies.
think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it!
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work, but not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back?
If I have the chance. I once thought I could save more people. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, But I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Okay, it's the life.
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
You better fuck it and know.
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
A warm welcome to our executive
Man, just hearing back on the job. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early, and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound...
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa. You've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here,
That's what you wanna
we can make a
find.
real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden?
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
What?
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze.
I hope the kids are.
To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay. So,
the kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
about your master, did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending. To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so are the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
Don't be disappointed.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him. Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
Making me want to.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest in this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
For a second I read it as Batman, not Postman. That was incredibly sad. Let's hope for the best here. Oh. Please.
What is evil? I'll determine that myself.
Finally! 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 Let's go!
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Eradicate all evil.
I will try to get her W engine. I'm trying to get those soon enough.
Eradicate all evil.
Let's go for something good. Yeah. Let's go for something good. Honestly, I need something. Oh yeah, I forgot to take that. There was something stuck in my throat. Wait. Where did it go? Chester the Thunder. Put in endurance buff. Let's go. I completely forgot about this.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
A mission? Take me along.
Huh? Is something the matter?
I'm here, so we're good. Want to see the red scarf?
Good day, Proxy. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Eradicate all evil.
Huh? Is something the matter?
This is the path. My blade is ready.
Let's make this quick. Ready.
You're done.
Fire support, ready. Sure. A little gift for ya. Don't even try it. You're surrounded! No escape.
My blade is already sheathed.
Purging slash!
Now, you're the prey. The pressure's on.
Hands up!
There we go.
This is the path I follow.
Nope, I saw lightning.
Watch your surroundings. The pressure's on. No escape. Hurts, don't it? Jane, leave the rest to me. be painless. Psych.
So
Huh? Is something the matter?
Where are we going? The decision is yours. Watch out. Don't bump into anyone. Where are we going? The decision is yours. Huh? I get the feeling that passers-by are always looking at you strangely. Oh, it's probably because of my uniform. They probably think I'm taking a thief back to the scene of the crime.
I mean, yeah, most likely.
That was an oversight on my part. I should have worn regular clothes. Maybe holding hands will clear up any confusion? What? That'll only make things worse?
What?
Inspiration's always fleeting. Got something fun in mind? Let me know whenever.
Watch out. Don't bump into anyone. Judging from the look on your face, something great is bound to happen today. Do you want to have a staring contest? first one to blink loses.
No, thank you. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Wait, there are two of those. Yeah.
Watch out. Don't bump into anyone.
Morning. Want to start this beautiful day with a win?
So it begins.
Not good. We've been countered.
really good.
Huh? It's a shame we missed our last chance to turn the tables.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looking forward to your next visit. Welcome to Godfinger. First off, read through our store policy, please.
So it begins.
Not good. We've been countered. Huh? Not good. We've been countered.
Victory!
It's a shame we missed our last chance to turn the tables.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looking forward to your next visit.
Everything is in hand. I can head out any time.
Damn it, not enough.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
This is the path I follow.
Yeah, I forgot about what's her name. Lukaku. That I could have used. Eh. Something good. Yeah. Hey, it's good. Let's go for something good. Damn it. Double damage. Anyway, so I'm going to end the stream here, but it was a really fun stream, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess.